Hello everybody, Anna, Crafty Heart Studios. Let's do a project. This was a request, so the colors are not chosen by me. Somebody wanted specific colors for a clock. They asked for blue, silver, and beige. So beige is tricky, and I guess in this case off-white would be good. So I got my resin mixed. I have 500 milliliters, and just want to make sure I have enough. Before I mix my colors, obviously I got my mixing sticks. This is going to be a complete wink. I don't have a specific vision. I just know approximately what I want it to look like. So I will be using blue pigment paste. I have this metallic white pigment paste. I'm thinking to adding to this metallic a tad of this, it says coffee. Maybe that would give me a little bit of that beige hue. Just like really a little bit. And I got my silver powder to create the veining and all that stuff. Also, I have clear crash glass, and I have this one I purchased on Amazon. It's called Armas Kodu, whatever. Crushed glass. This was about $10 when it was full. This, on the other hand, and I did not know what I needed for, but I got it from a dollar store. So more crushed glass, and this is blue. So pretty much what I kind of needed right now. So my idea was to actually mix the white and blue. And that's exactly what I'm going to do in a little bowl. Let me get a bowl. No, it doesn't have to be a bowl. I have a cup. This should be sufficient. I'm going to pour blues. I'm going to pour clear. I'm going to pour a little more blues. And a little more clear. Start with that. That goes aside. And I am going to, you know what? I'm going to use this can. Oh, that works nicely. Oh, look how pretty. But I am going to give it a good mix. Ooh, rattle. Tumble. Sorry, it's noisy. Oh, and I'm already losing stuff. Doesn't matter. Okay. Also, before I start, because this is going to be a clock, I marked my mold. You see those little necks? So 12 to 6. The reason I did that is because I'm going to put numbers here. And when I put numbers, I don't want the rocks and the numbers kind of align. So that gives me an idea where not to put my rocks. And well, let's just go from there. So watch me, guys. And let's create together. No, I think this is good. This is what I wanted. Next, so now we have to mix. Whoops. Put that away. Now, I want to mix. Let's just distribute this evenly. And this is going to be for blue. So I'm going to pour some of my resin. Let's see. I am going to do about 200. It definitely has this metallic pearlescent color, which I really like, but I don't think it's saturated enough. Oh, it's not really mixing well, easily. This is the moment where I want to add a tad of this brown. And when I say a tad, like literally a sprinkle. Maybe a bigger sprinkle. See how that works. Because I don't want it to be brown or orange, but I don't want it to be white. And I think that did the trick. Just need to mix it well again. It's definitely not white anymore. Yes. Yes, that works. Maybe a little more of that, just because I want it not to be translucent. Let me just scrape that off the walls here. My next move, what I'm gonna do is, and this is going to be a little tricky, but I want to do it that way. I need a little bit of this, look at that, blue. And then a little bit of silver. And again, a little bit of blue. And a little bit of silver. And more blue. And more silver. That mixed. This needs to dry. It's gonna get distorted and pulled in partially. We kind of want that to happen. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm putting some of that powder on top of the actual resin, and what it creates, it kind of makes the resin lay on top. I've done this effect before. I love how that looks. And if you give it a little blow right now, it will actually blow some of that loose powder from the top, and it will actually create also like that study effect if you want, like little stars. Oh, that just happened here while I was carrying it actually. Also, where's my... I have this toothpicks. You can do it that way too if you take a little bit of that silver powder, and I do want to put it here too. You see how you can almost draw stuff with it? But it does sparkle and it does fall, and I do love how that looks actually. Just don't want it to go that much into my blues. And do wipe it before you take that powder again. I love how that looks. I will do more of that when we'll do another layer, just because it creates this absolutely divine veining. It's your language. I'm just trying to use it, guys. Some of that. Oh, look at what happened there. You see how my blue leaked in here? And it's gonna pull in more and create more of that. What can we do? Maybe what I can do is put a little bit more of these to cover the blue, and maybe create the slowdown from the spread. Oh my! Created a splatter like that. Can't say I hate it, but we need to fix this. it is what it is. And I still think it's going to be beautiful. You know what? I'm also thinking of adding a little bit of this silver stuff. This is silver crushed glass. And I just want to add it a little bit on top. And you know how it is like going all around? That's okay. I don't mind that. I will give it that extra sparkle. And if you think some of them floated away too far, you can always push them back. I'm back. It is dry. What I did is I want to show you guys. I added a little bit of flaky glitter into the, I would call it a ridge, or the rocks, the crystals. I will also be adding a new level of clear resin. Bring it all the way up to this little, I'm gonna show you the same thing. You see how that is protruding? So we're gonna bring it to the level of this little nipple or whatever that is. And just wanna make sure it's all clean. So like I said, I added a little bit of glitter. I'm gonna show you what kind. It is a flaky, iridescent. It is all over the place, so I just didn't want to deal with recording it, but you can clearly see it. Spread it a little bit here. I will wipe that off before I put resin in, but it gave it that extra oomph, or I don't know what you call it. Also, look at the silver. Look how beautiful that is. I said I want to add more silver later on. Change my mind. I think this is sufficient. And like I said, I'm just going to clear out a little bit of glitter from all around and pour my resin in. I also had a little bit of a bleeding. I guess I'm okay with it. I can't say that it's like the worst thing that could have happened. Also, somehow the rocks over here, they floated away a little bit. And I do have a little more, so I probably will add here and there as I will be pouring my resin in. just a little hint of fine diamond glitter with a little bit of a blue hue into it. And just literally a sprinkle. Did I mention I love glitter? I love glitter. I love glitter. So, this is done. This is done. Let's cover this, hide this, and hope it is gonna dry beautifully. Yay. See you guys soon. It's time to demold, and I'm always hoping for a easy process. Okay. So far so good. Yay! That popped right out. See the back side? Also pretty. Has its moments. And here's the front again. And okay, I just made a mistake by demolding, because my mold actually had markings for where the hours went. And I'm gonna put it back in. There we go. The numbers will peel off and be shiny. I don't want to do it yet because we're going to put the mechanism first, and I am going to clean my edge a little bit because I had some imperfections in a mold, and I am going to paint it silver. And I'm going to use my chrome pen, chrome marker, and get back to you once that's done. Just to give you an idea, if you have not seen that done yet, you see how that edge has multiple colors? I am not a fan. I prefer to give it a finished look of chrome. And once that's done, it's gonna look marvelous. So I'll get back to you as soon as that's finished.